Hey guys, so for today, your it's a review learning. We're going to be talking about rounding to the nearest 10. And we've done this before where we are using a number model to round, but I know that some people are still struggling with it. So I want to do another review video and talk a little bit about why we're doing that, especially with today. And when we're using partial sums or we're subtracting or adding, the rounding will help us to check our answers. So the first problem I want to look at is 36 plus 43. And I want to figure out if my answer that I come up with is close to my rounding or my estimating. So I'm going to round both of these numbers. The number 36, if I'm rounding to the 10, this is the tens place, but I need to look at my 6 because that's going to tell me if I'm going to round up to the next 10 or if I'm going to stay at this 10. So remember, our number line, we are just doing a line from one 10 to the other 10. So we always start with this 10 that is in the original number. This 3 means 3 tens or 30. So I'm going to do 30. Then I'm going to count by tens up to the next number. So if I were counting by tens, I have 10, 20, 30, and then 40. So my end is going to be the 40. My number that I'm going to round 36 to will either be 30 or 40. So my next step is to put the middle mark. And remember, the middle mark always has a 5 in the ones place. So this one's going to be 35. So if I'm counting, I'm going 30, 35, 40. I'm counting by fives. Then I have to mark where my original number is, my 36. So I'm going to do 31, 32, 33, 34, 31, 2, 3, 4, and then 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and then 40. 36 was right here. Anything that is to the right of 35 is going to round up to 40. If my number were over here on the left side of 35, then I would stay at 30. So we are going to say that 36 rounded to the nearest 10 is going to be 40. And I need to round 43. So again, same thing, draw my number line. I'm looking at my tens place in the number 43, which is 40. So drawing my number line, I keep this 10, that's the first number, 40, and I'm going to go up to the next 10. So if I have 40, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 will be the next 10. That's going to be my end. I mark the middle where there's always a 5 in the ones place and look at my 10, it's 45. Do a double check and ask yourself if that counts by fives. 40, 45, 50. It does work. Then I'm going to put in my marks to show the rest of my number line, and I'm going to find where 43 is on my number line. 40, 41, 42, 43 is right here. It is on the left of my 45, so I'm going to round to 40. So 43, we're going to round to 40. Now, when we go back and we're looking at our estimate for our original problem, we said 36 is close to 40 and 43 is close to 40. So we add those two together. 40 plus 40 equals 80. And my original problem answer is 79. So they are very close, one away. So this would be a estimate, and the answer are close together. So this would be a good answer based on the information that I have. Okay, our next problem that we're going to round to the nearest 10 or estimate is 54 plus 78. So I'm going to round 54 to the nearest 10, which is the 5 column, and I'm going to draw my number line out. I start with the 10 that I already have, that is 50, and then I count up to the next 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 is the next 10. Right in the middle goes 55. So my middle number is going to be 55. Then I need to mark my other numbers on the number line: 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So my number that I'm looking for is 54. I'm going to put it right here, and it is before 55, so we're going to stay at 50. When I round 54 to the nearest 10, it is 50. Now I need to round 78 to the nearest 10. That 7 is my 10, so that is going to tell me what my first number will be. 7 tens is 70, and then the next higher 10 is 80. Find the middle. 75 is the middle. And then mark my other numbers on the number line: 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. I'm looking for 78. Here's 75, 76, 77, 78 is right here. So looking at my middle number, 75, it is to the right. So that means we're going to go to the 80. My estimate is going to be 50 plus 80. Now remember, we can think about our base fact. 5 plus 8 is 13. And then put that the 0 back on. My actual answer is going to be 132. So we kind of ask ourselves, is 132 close to the 130? Yeah, it's only 2 away, so that works. So just as a reminder, when you are rounding, we're looking for the tens place. We need to place our numbers on a number line with the lowest factor of 10 or the lowest multiple of 10 being the number that is in the tens place, and then the next higher multiple of 10 when you count up. Place the middle number with a 5 in the ones place. Draw your other numbers in, and then find your original number on your number line. If the number is less than the middle number and goes to the left, we stay at our original multiple of 10. If it is larger than the middle number with the 5, then we are going to go up to the next multiple of 10. Just keep practicing building those networks.